Why are PrizePicks overs so tempting? Because they feel like the natural side. You watch a player get hot, drop a big stat line, and the next time you see his projection, your brain does the easiest thing. It imagines that same version of the player showing up again. Overs feel fun because they are tied to scoring, stars, and action. But on PrizePicks, the side easiest to picture is not always the best value. That is the trap. PrizePicks puts more and less on the same screen, but emotionally, they do not feel the same. More feels like rooting. More points, rebounds, yards, strikeouts, fantasy score. Less feels uncomfortable because it feels like you are betting on nothing happening. That emotional difference matters. Because when a projection is close, beginners usually talk themselves into the over. They say he just needs one more bucket, she just needs 2 more assists. The pitcher needs 1 more strikeout. Sometimes that is true. But the better question is, how many things have to go right for this more to hit? This is where I use ParlAI. When I review a PrizePicks entry, I do not want a gut reaction. ParlAI checks live context, stats, usage, matchup, role changes, and market movement. It lets you choose the AI model judging the pick and reflects on losses over time. For more versus less decisions, that matters. Because the question is not just, can this player go over? Of course they can. The question is the projection giving enough room for the over to be worth it? You can check it out at parlay.cc. Now, the first reason overs pull people in is highlight bias. Sports content trains your brain to remember ceiling games. The deep three, the home run, the touchdown, the fourth quarter takeover. You do not remember the foul trouble, quiet first half, or rotation cut. So when the projection appears, you are not comparing it to the full range of outcomes. You are comparing it to the player you remember. That is dangerous. A projection is not asking, can this player have a great game? It is asking whether this player beats this exact number tonight in this role against this opponent. The second reason is that more has a cleaner story. More shots, hot start, close game, green check. Less is messier. Maybe coverage changes, usage drops, the game slows down, or the number is too high. Beginners confuse easy to explain with likely to hit. The third reason is that overs feel like upside. When you take more, it feels like there is no ceiling. The player can smash the projection and clear early. Less feels capped. You wait, sweat every stat, and do not really win until the clock runs out. But that feeling has nothing to do with value. Sometimes less has more ways to win. Minutes can drop. Usage can fall. The game can slow down. A teammate can return. The market can overreact. That does not make less automatic. The path to less can be wider than beginners think, and the path to more can be narrower than it feels. The fourth reason is projection inflation. If a player just had a big game, everyone saw it. If a star is trending, everyone talks about it. If the matchup looks soft, the public clicks more. But comfort's not edge. By the time an over feels obvious, it may already be in the projection. So before you play a more, force yourself to build both cases, the real case for more and the real case for less. If your more case is just he is good, she has been hot, or they should get there, that is not enough. You need support, minutes, role, usage, matchup, pace, injury context, movement, and script. Then ask the most important question. Does this player need a ceiling game or just a normal game? If the projection requires a ceiling game, the more can still hit, but know what you are buying. If it only needs normal workload, that is different. Also look at the stat type. Threes are volatile. Touchdowns are noisy. Strikeouts can swing on pitch count and umpire zone. Assists depend on teammates finishing. Finally, think about the lineup. 1 over feels fun. 4 overs feel like action. 6 overs can feel like a highlight reel. But a PrizePicks entry is not a highlight reel, it is a risk structure. If every pick needs pace, full minutes, scoring, and efficiency, the entry may be fragile. Before you submit a more, write the reason it hits in one real sentence. Not a hype sentence, a real one. If you cannot do that, you might not have a pick. You might just have a feeling, and feelings love overs. The point is not to fade every over. Sometimes more is the right side. The point is to make overs earn their spot. Because the biggest trap with PrizePicks overs is not that overs are bad. The trap is that they are easy to want,